Once I'm finished my movie, now I'm ready to export my movie out of iMovie to create a file somewhere on my computer that other people can play. Right now, the entire movie project only lives in iMovie, and the only way to view it is if I have iMovie open. I can't really share it with other people or do anything else with it except play it on my laptop. So what I need to be able to do is I need to be able to export this movie out as a standalone file that other people will be able to see. So in order to do that, the first thing you need to make sure you do is in your timeline, you need to make sure nothing is selected. So for example, if I click on any clip, it'll highlight it and put a little yellow box around it. If I have something highlighted and I go to export my movie, it'll only export that highlighted section. So the easiest way to do that is just click on some empty space where there's nothing in your timeline. So click on some empty space to make sure nothing is selected in yellow. And now I'm going to go to File, and I'm going to click on Share. Under Share, there's an option for File. So it has a bunch of pre-built-in options, but we're going to do just a basic file export, and then you can still upload it to these other things on your own if you want. Now you do have a Share button over here also. You could also click on the Share arrow, the Share-o, and click on File here, and it'll do the same thing. So once I do that, it asks me now to give my movie a name. Double check the length to make sure it's showing what should be the correct length of your entire movie. In this case, my whole movie is 1 minute and 28 seconds long, so I make sure that, yep, that's the whole thing. I can even scrub through it if I want to make sure it's all there. Here's where I can give my movie a name. I can go ahead and type in a description of my movie if I want. It makes sure that this is set to video and audio, not just audio only, so it makes sure it'll be taking everything. Resolution, quality, compression, you can leave all those things the same. The other thing I would make sure that you double check is where this checkbox says Add to Theater, I would make sure that box is unchecked. If this box is checked, it'll make your export take longer because after it finishes making the file, it's going to then upload it to an online system, which is again going to take a lot longer than you need it to do. So I go ahead and hit next. Now it's going to ask me where I want it to save. So I'm going to just save mine on the desktop. There's my movie name, and I click save. Now it looks like you're done, but it actually takes a little while to be able to export your movie. And the only way you can tell how long it's taking is in the upper right hand corner. There's a little pie up here, and if I actually click on that, it'll actually give me some text telling me, yeah, my movie is exporting, it's currently writing this movie, and it tells me the approximate time left that my movie's finished. I need to wait till this pie goes all the way around before this is going to finish. Alright, so the pie disappears. Now my movie has been exported. So if I look on my desktop, I should now see my movie file. Here it is, My Great Movie. This is the exported version of my movie. Now if I double click it, it's just going to open up in QuickTime Player or VLC, and I can do anything I want with this movie. I can publish it online, I can throw it in my Google Drive and share it with people. I have the ability to post it multiple places now because now it's been exported out of iMovie. Now if I need to make a change to my movie for any reason, if I go and I make a change to one of my clips or add something else to it, I will need to go through that same process again and export my movie again to create a new copy. But that's how you export a movie in iMovie.